This is an exciting time of the year for us, obviously being close to the national tournament, and a matchup against Liberty is always a tough one. We always play 4 times a year. It's always a great paced game with a lot of passion, and we're looking forward to the weekend here.
You guys are already 11th, correct?
We actually moved down to 12th in the nation today.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to just discuss, for those who haven't been keeping up, discuss what your season's been like so far as a whole?
Season, well, like all teams, we've had a lot of ups and downs. Had a lot of injuries early on, which affected us. We actually had only 2 lines of forwards at one point during the season, which is not very good. But we battled through that, and we learned a lot. And a lot of the younger guys got some experience, which is good early on for us, and it's helped us here this second half with getting the guys back in the lineup.
First time you guys played against each other, you split, and they were pretty wide margins both times. What was the difference between that first game where I think it was a 5-1 and the second game you guys won 7-3? What was the difference between those two games?
I think they were both hard-fought games, and I think the scores really didn't represent the games that well. I know that Liberty is the team is very opportunistic with their goal scoring, and they did a very good job on Friday night capitalizing on that pretty quick. And Saturday night we got lucky, and the bounces turned our way. We were able to finish some goals and gain some confidence early in that game for our team. But I think both those games probably shouldn't have been that high of scoring margins each night. But could possibly see the same thing this weekend. But I would anticipate that it won't be that way, and it'll be a little bit tighter.
You guys were national championship contenders last year. Had a great run. What are you guys looking to do for this year playoffs and have that kind of same run as you did last year? Obviously, get a little better result, hopefully.
Yep.
But yeah,
last year was a big learning curve for our team. We did go in the tournament as the 13th ranked team, and we were able to make it all the way to the national championship game. And what that did was provide our guys a lot of confidence in the belief that they can do it. However, obviously, falling short at the championship game was not what we wanted, as you know. But I was still proud of our guys at that point, and we were able to return most of the guys at core team that was helped make that run last year is on the team now. So we're looking for those guys to step up and lead the team going to the national tournament, and obviously through the last weekends here to get that momentum building again, so we can potentially make another run.
That's great. We're in the home stretch of the season right now. How important is this series to you guys as you're building momentum going into the tournament?
This is a very important series for us, and I know it is for you as well. This is our last chance to move up in the rankings or solidify at least our spot in the national tournament. The Friday playing game is 13 through 20, and right now we're on the bubble being number 12, and for us it's a big weekend to try and avoid having to play that first game at the national tournament. So it's a big momentum builder for us, but also an important weekend for those national seedings.
Toter, now you were a big reason why they got so far in the national last year, playing most of the games. Do you feel coming into the season that added more pressure onto your game, or just wanted to do your own?
Well, I don't really like to think that I was really that. I mean, obviously I played goalie, and that's a big position, but the team really was there for me. I feel more than I was there for them. It really came down to a lot of block shots that I couldn't see. My defensemen stepped up and blocked the shots, and forwards came through and scored goals. And it really, I was just one small part in it, 1/3 of it. So it came down to everybody else, the forwards, defensemen. So really it wasn't that much pressure coming back this year, just because I knew we had that same core group of guys, and I guess actually just less pressure really, because before it was kind of like we had to prove ourselves, but this year it's less pressure because we know we can do it, or we've seen that we've done it, so it's just going to come down to actually doing it now.
Can you give us a comment on one of your players wearing all pink today in practice? Team things.
Yeah, we every Thursday, the first practice before our Friday weekend, we have a little fun at the end of the practice. We do a little shootout. Last guy to score gets to wear pink next week. We call him the Bender. It's just a little fun thing to do before the end of the week and get us really going for the game.
Being captain this year, I know this is really more your team. Do you feel like you had to maybe change how you prepared as far as getting the guys ready to go
I think it's a team effort. We got a lot of veteran leadership in the locker room, so it doesn't all fall on my shoulders. A lot of the guys help me out in and outside of the locker room. I don't really think that I've changed personally that much as a player. You know, I'm more of an on-ice leader. I'm a little bit vocal in the locker room, but I tend to show my leadership on the ice with the way I play, and just try and motivate the guys to be the best they can and give it all they got on the ice. So.
What do you think your biggest role is going into tonight's game?
Going into tonight's game, as a team, we need to play really good defensive hockey. It's going to be a national championship pace out there. We know that. It's the end of the season. Two top ranked teams in the nation. So personally, I'm going to go out there. I'm gonna play shutdown defense and look to score some goals offensively.
Since your guys' last series against them, we got Bachusz from back, changed up the whole dynamic on offense for them. How do you adjust that? What have you done to get better in goal those types of plays that they could make?
Well, you know, it's kind of interesting because when we played them originally, we had a lot of guys out as well. So I think, you know, you really don't want to change too much of what you do based on, you know, the other team. You go out there and you know what you have to do as an individual and as a team, and you just got to, you know, do it, I guess. Looking at the lineup, personally as a goalie, I don't really look at who's playing on the other team or who's injured. I mean, granted, the information is useful and sometimes, but basically you just got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do as an individual and then as a team as well. So.
Now, you played here at Liberty not so long ago, and now you've played at Oakland, so you know what the intensity these games bring. Is it something that, and just talk about just the general matchup, the rivalry between the two teams, and how it's always such good hockey.
Oh yeah, I always love playing against Liberty. It's always nice to come over here and see all the faces that I played with before, and it's always a fun time, and it's definitely an intense rivalry for sure. Everybody goes really hard. Both teams really battle hard, and that makes for a good game. And it's always exciting to play here, and you know, in front of the crowd here. It's always a good environment. So.
Coach, any final thoughts on just the weekend series?
Just that we're excited to be here. This is a great environment to bring a team to, and especially for the young guys to get the experience to play in front of an exciting crowd. And as Baker said here, a national championship game type pace we expect this weekend, and our guys expect that, and I'm sure Liberty does as well. And we're looking forward to for the battles for the next two nights. So, thank you very much.
Thanks.